This is SE371 Scenario 1 Deliverable 1 by Ogryziak, Skribic, and Vermeesh.
This is our system requirement diagram. Our overall system tool is to create a system that shall calculate the monetary value of a person's career until the age of 62. We have 4 sub-elements, the first being display value, the second being lookup military civilian years, the third being calculations, and the fourth being lookup military civilian base pay. So in the first sub-value, we have a sub-value as the display table. This display table shall display the results in the table format, making it easier for the user to see. Our second sub-value is lookup military civilian pay. The system shall be able to look up the number of years the soldier has been in the military, and then the years of service input. The system shall provide the ability to input their years of service into the military, just making this easier on the user. Our third sub-element is the system shall compare civilian and military career paths. This is for calculations. Broken further into lookup civilian or military salary. And the purpose of this is the system shall look up the military civilian salaries. And then we have retirement plan, both old and new. The system shall calculate and compare old and new retirement plans. Lastly, we have lookup military civilian base pay. The system shall be able to look up the base pay for civilian or military jobs, broken into both military rank and civilian years, where military rank has the system providing the ability to input your base pay, and the civilian side will have the system provide the ability to input civilian base pay.
This is our block definition and diagram for our first project turn-in. Right here we have our salary calculator. It is the primary element, and we divided it into 3 sub-elements. User interface is where the user will work with this system. Next we have the sub-element lists. This is where the user's input will go. First one being the number of career years they've worked, and then the civilian and military years that they have worked. Our next sub-element is data tables, and that's further subdivided into military and civilian sub-elements. Military sub-element is composed of 11 elements that will calculate the military pay, some of them being deployment, special pays, years of service, retirement locations, GI Bill, taxes, BAH, BAS, and also base salary. We'll all come together to calculate our base pay for the military rank. On the other side, we have the civilian sub-element, which is composed of 10 elements that we've created, those being benefits, retirement data, years of career, healthcare, job types, taxes, salary, net present value, cost of living, and retirement location. This is our sequence diagram. It's composed of 4 elements or lifelines, being user, user interface, data tables, and lists. First, our lists will provide the user a report to the user interface, the options to have choose between military or civilian, and also the number of years that they've been working. And then I'll go to our user interface. Next, the user will be able to input these 4 requirements: years of service, input military civilian salary, input military rank, and also input civilian years working. This will be transported from the user interface lifeline to the data tables element, where the corresponding data will be reported back to the user interface. Next, we have the calculations and comparisons, which are self-calculated here, as you can see. Next, they're put into tables, and then finally reported back to the user element, calculations, comparisons, and finally the display.